Hi everyone! Welcome to Monica's Singapore Kitchen. Today I will be cooking Nyonya fish tempura. If you are looking for a wonderful dish to cook at home that takes minimum time and effort, look no further. This dish has fish fillet cooked in tempura sauce, which is sweet and sour, delightfully flavored and full-bodied. Come along with me to see how this dish is prepared. Let's make the delicious sauce now. For the sauce, we need 1.5 tablespoons of dark caramel sauce. If you do not have this, just use the ordinary dark soya sauce. 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 250 milliliters of water. So all we need to do now is to gently stir it so that all the ingredients are totally mixed. And we are going to put this sauce aside and we are going to use it later. We are going to cut the Bombay onions. So I have 350 grams of this Bombay onions. We can cut it into slivers like so. If you do not have Bombay onions, not to worry, just use the white big onions. It will be just as delicious. Okay, so we'll put this aside and continue cutting the chilies. I have used red and green chilies in this recipe. The red chilies give the dish a vibrant red color and spiciness, while the green ones add crunch and freshness to the dish. So here are the green ones. You'll notice that it is a lot more fresher and it is also more crunchy because I just pluck it from my backyard garden. It has a milder taste in terms of spiciness level. So it's a good balance between the red and the green chilies. So here are the local limes. We call it limau kasturi. So I would like to extract 2 tablespoons of this local lime juice, and all I need to do is to roll it until it breaks the membrane inside so that it releases the juice. After that, I cut about 6 of them into halves and use a sieve to separate the seeds from the juice. If you do not have this local lime, you can also substitute it with the yellow lemon. Yeah, it will do the job perfectly as well. So here it looks approximately about 2 tablespoons of lime juice. So we're going to put this aside as well. The other ingredients are 800 grams of Spanish mackerel fillet. I have removed the bones and cut it into approximately 6 cm by 8 cm rectangles. The marinade consists of 1 teaspoon of salt. I have put it aside to marinate for 15 minutes. This is 300 grams of tomatoes, which I have cut into wedges. Heat up 2 tablespoons of oil and we are going to fry the fish. So gently put the fish fillet and we are going to fry it for 2 minutes on each side. Try not to over fry this as it will turn hard and leathery. So around about 1.5 to 2 minutes will do. So once 2 minutes has elapsed, turn the fish onto the other side and continue to fry this side for another 2 minutes. After frying for 2 minutes on each side, the color of the fish should look something like this, light brown and not dark brown. Yeah, so it is almost about 80% cooked, so the rest of the cooking will be done when we put it in the sauce afterwards. So it looks beautifully lightly brown. Now we start cooking. Heat up about 4 tablespoons of oil. We are going to stir fry the onions and the chilies for about, I guess, about 2 minutes. The plan is to soften these onions and chilies. We are not browning them, yeah, just to soften them. So after 2 minutes, scoop about 1/3 of this onion and chili mixture. Put them aside for the garnishing. Okay, at this point, slide in the fish, pour in our delicious sauce. And then what we need is to gently stir so that all the ingredients are totally mixed. Our plan is to simmer this covered for 3 minutes. Three minutes later, our fish tempura looks something like this. So we are going to add our tomato wedges. I added almost last as I want it not to be too mushy. And of course, if you want, you can add it earlier, at the beginning before the simmering process. Then the last ingredient is our lime juice. Add last because I still want it to retain its citrusy flavor. And our fish tempura is ready. This dish is best enjoyed when it is still hot or at room temperature. You get a complete meal when it is accompanied by a bowl of rice. This is my go-to recipe from my Nyonya culinary repertoire on busy days. If you are interested in my chicken version, please check out my video in the description box. Hope you try out this dish one day, and as always, happy cooking!